Everything was somehow said and always remember human spaces to telling people to love, and then when this day was, I realized that time or shadow, combination of light and the color of the house, made the landscape yellowish, greenish, like white peace. Everything appeared to be in the direction of further, and protection. This is like a city of hearts. All of them identify the way living and compete with each other. So you have to create a world that's different, with something else that is involved. So you have to create a world which actually you have to listen to my emotion. The night before there was moon, my mother dreamed she gave birth to a giant snake. The next day, while she was leaving the party meeting, she refused to interrupt the meeting until it was knowing that she thought it was I created 3 pieces in my status as an artist, and we became this very The first work was done in the Mayan Garden of Shortcutting, a small house in Rocheville. This work, I want to experiment, and I didn't know idea is going to succeed. So what I was interested in is to create 3 boxes in the wall, with 3 letters, they come down, the 3 boxes every 3 minutes. One was a carrot, a shower, second unit was a cherry, the third unit was a facet of the energy. I am there for 12 days, just drinking water for 12 days, and then I come down and I'm talking. And the idea was, what happened when I said, what happened is if I find myself changing into a different energy in space, and then change the way our ways perceive me, perceive art, perceive time, perceive every second here and there. So it was huge success. We created a community of art. People start coming. They will come in the morning before they go to work, and they will come back and, before, when they finish the work, to see if they're still there. And we have a huge amount of visitors and lots of good critics. Meni se sad desio nevjerovatna emocionalna stvar. Ja imam pravi performance večer i ti performance u Medici radi jednostavno 2 sata da se mijenjaju, ali sad je prvi put, evo sad ova Lina, ona je devojka koja je rešila da napravi haos i došla bio na performance, da sam 12 dana bez hrane, 12 dana ne govori jednu reč, i živim uz 3 unit. I ja sam otišla na prvi dan kada je došla. Danas govorim danas je ona na 10. danu, u subotu završala sam 12. dan. I to je velika, velika stvar. Znači, da ima to iskustvo, mogu bi reći na performansa, i da ima to ispred takve muzejske publike. Nešto kaže da ne bi moj rad dao nikome. Dakle, to isto tako kako ne daš svoj djeci da tu gronak. Znaš, jebi ga, moraš da daš sve, moraš da uđeš u to da oni imaju svoju budućnost. I toga da nema se tu da nima, nije moraš. My mother had a very strange attitude about sex. She was very worried that I would lose my virginity before marriage. If I got a phone call and it was a male voice, she would say, "What do you want from my daughter?" and slammed the phone down. She even opened all my mail. She told me sex was dirty, and it was only good if you want to have a child. I was terrified of sex because I didn't want to have children, which to me felt like it would be a terrible trouble. And all I ever wanted was to be free. In 1974, boys came to the April meeting at the Student Culture Center, and I spent a lot of time with him. My mind was on a fire, and fire was on my mind, as a part of the new piece I was thinking about. But when I told boys about it, he sounded a note of caution. Be very careful with the fire, he warned me. But careful was not part of my vocabulary in those days. The piece I had in mind would be called Written Fire. Why star? It was a symbol of communism, the repressive force under which I had grown up, the thing I was trying to escape. But it was so many other things too. A pentagram, an icon, worshipped and mystified by ancient religious and cults, a shape possessing enormous symbolic power. I was trying to understand the deeper meaning of these symbols by using them in my work. I set the wood chips ablaze, then I walked around the perimeter of the star a few times. I cut my fingernails and tossed the clippings into the fire. Then I took the scissors to my hair, which was down to my shoulders at the time, and I cut it all off. I tossed my hair into the fire too. Then I lay inside the inner star, stretching out my arms and legs to conform to its shape. There was dead silence. All you could hear in the courtyard was the cracking of the flames. That was the last thing I remembered. Ja sam poslala svoj institut ima jedan Branić institut za preservation of performance, zato što performance je jedan najteži form umjetnosti, zato što imate, znači, i ja sam ceo život u svijetu toga u stvari postane mainstream. To mainstream artizam, i sad je stvarno mainstream, sad sve muzeji to pokazuju, pošti i u istoriju ne ušao. Ne samo to mainstream, nego isto da sam otvorila mogućnost reperformance. Što znači, ako se napravi nešto od 70 godina i ako stvari naučiš mladu generaciju da mogu da imaju tu iskustvo i da naprave reperformance kod svoje dela, jako će imati svoju karizmu, jako će imati svoju ljubav. U tom, to je bolje uraditi nego da uopšte jednostavno, da bude samo sivo slika u novinama. A big circus came to little town. They put up a tent on the square, and all of the town came to see the show. There were lions, tigers, elephants, and acrobats. At one point, a magician appeared on the stage. He asked the audience to volunteer. One mother took her little boy by the hand, brought him on the stage to the magician, and then went back to her seat. The magician put the little child into a coffin and closed the lid. He waved his hand and said the magic words, abracadabra. He opened the lid, and the coffin was empty. The public held their breath. The magician covered it again and said the magic words and opened the coffin. The child came out and happily went back to his mother. Nobody, not even the mother, noticed that he was not the same child. In Balkan Baroque, I sat on the floor of the basement of the Italian pavilion on an enormous pile of cow bones, 500 clean bones underneath, 2,000 bloody, meaty, bristly bones on top. For 4 days, 7 hours a day, I sat scrubbing the bloody bones, while still silent images from my interviews with my mother and father. Danica folding her hands over her heart, then putting her hands over her eyes. Moy waving his pistol, flashed on the 2 screens behind me. As I scrubbed the bones, I wept and sang Yugoslav folk songs from my childhood. You can only understand the Balkan mentality if you are from there. Sjećam se, si nam priložio u muzeju da pokažem jedan performans koji smo odmah odbili, a to se zvao Dođite da perete sve nama. Ideja je bila, uđeš u galeriju, skineš se kompletno dole i daš svoju odeću koja se opere, osuši ispredla i vrati ti se čisto odeća. Kao da, znaš, on cleaning soul. I onda su to odbili i tražili su ga sliku.